Hi guys, it's Wombat and welcome to another big map setup, the TSM version again. And this time we are including the new version of Turkey. But I'm not on Turkey right now, I am actually on the Great Steppe, because I got a number of reminders that there is a fix for what people are calling broken roads on the Great Steppe. And let me show you the map and what it's all about. You see here, I'm here in the city of Mukur, and I'm gonna just set that one there. I'm gonna go to a city called Kandiagash, and according to the GPS I have to go all the way around, because as you can see there is no road here. That is simply not true. There is absolutely a road here. It's not broken, the GPS isn't broken, the map isn't broken. It is there, but it is in such a horrible condition that you're not recommended to haul here. So that's what we're gonna do. So, as you can see, we are on the part of the map that the GPS actually think is a good road, and it's not a very good road. Well, I think it's a good road, because I like these kind of roads. But I'll show you what a really bad road looks like. But let's talk about what we have today. We have probably the last updated big map setup for TSM that is required for quite some time, because with the addition of Turkey I find this map to be relatively complete. So we don't have Ros, we have Volga instead, which is a major change. We don't have the TSM parts of Northern Africa, they are gone indefinitely, but we have Afro Map instead, so I think we're good on that part. With the addition of Turkey, I think we have everything we want for the TSM setup. There's a lot of different maps of outside Europe that we can't combine. Canada, EAA and China probably in the biggest ones. And so I've split it, and on the TSM edition I'm using Canada. So that's what we're going with here. And for that reason, currently there are no more maps we can add to this setup, now that we are adding the Turkey map. So while I start hauling on these really bad roads of Great Steppe, and I'm doing that to show you why the fix that are available isn't actually needed. I'm gonna let you see what the map looks like, and we are then gonna go through the setup, how you set it up, before going back here to the horrible roads that lies ahead of us. And here's the map, and I've given up on trying to fix it right now. It has nothing to do with this setup, it's something about my game and my profiles. This happens every so often. The entire map is tilted 45 degrees, I do not know why, and eventually it will go away and be straight again. So never mind the slightly tilted map. So we have Norway going like this in the right direction, and all the rest of the countries as well. So it's tilted a bit. Never mind. As I said, it's not the game. It's my profiles. No, it's not even this profile. It happens to all my profiles. Rarely, very seldomly, but it happens. And it's happened to me now, and I've given up on trying to fix it before I shoot this part of the video. So we have Canada, over here. And then way below we have UK, we have Norway, we have here we have the North Map, we have Rusmap over. God damn it, it's difficult to see where the different parts of it is. We have the new DLC here, new Balkans DLC. We have the Rusmap, kindly edited by David for us, so we do not have this part of the map because that goes actually through St. Petersburg, which is now not the Rusmap St. Petersburg anymore. It is part of the DLC. We have Great Steppe over here, and we have the southern region over here, as well as the new version of Turkey 1:19 scale over here. And then we have a lot of TSM over here, and of course here in Portugal and Spain as well. We have the Sardinia Map, we have the Afro Map, and we have the PJIndo map over there, and that's the map. And I do apologize about this being tilted 45 degrees. If I knew how to correct it, I bet you tomorrow it's gonna be just fine. But I've restarted my computer twice. I've restarted the games, I don't know, 7 or 8 times now, and gone between different profiles, and it's just not correcting itself. But it will eventually. I have no idea why this happened, and if you have any idea why this happened, to randomly to all my profiles every so often, let me know what you think. Of course, I didn't mention we also have Romania extended here, and this is the paid version, which currently is available for free. During Christmas right now it's for free, so make sure you grab it and get these cities over here as well as the rest of the Romania extended map. So we are going through the setup from the bottom to the top, and the first 2 files are the Canada Map 1 and def file. Mine are named Canada _map _0.2.2 def and map 1 simply because I renamed the files before I put them in my mod folder. So yours may or may not be called simply def and map 1. And again, the reason mine is named differently is simply because I renamed them before I put them in my mod folder. Then we have the PJIndo map, Afro Map 1.8, Afro Map Ferry, the Great Steppe model, map and def file. And as I already started showing you, I'm not adding a fix to this. There is no need for a fix to this. Then I have the Model 3, Model 2, Model 1, def and map, fix for TSM plus Southern Region, and the Southern Region map fix for 133, followed by Southern Region English city names translation. Then we have the Volga map Model 2, Model 1, def, and in a bit we'll also have a look at the Volga map. But before we get to that, we have Rusmap Model 2, model, the unofficial patch for map package for the Baltic Sea DLC, so you are required to use both this map file and this def file by David 2849, made specifically for those of us who do have the Baltics DLC. Now if you don't have the Baltics DLC, it's perfectly fine to use the standard map and def files, but I'm not using them and I'm not gonna support it because I'm not using it. I'm using this setup in combination with the Baltics DLC. And then we have the Volga map. I'm never gonna grow tired of that name. Then we have the star of the game, so to speak, TSM, file number 654321. and then the YKS files, 3 out of 4 files in this case, as always. It's the model 2 file, you can see that from the package name. We have the model 1 file, and then we have the def file here. There we go. So we're not using the map file, we are using the YKSRSK 1.2 instead. So if you download the files today from Romania Extended or rowextended.ro, it might say 1.3 or 1.4. It's a work in progress. The map, or the rescaling of the map, is very new, so Arayas is doing a ton of work on it as any reports come in about issues. So we're already less than 48 hours into it, already at version 1.2. He's doing a tremendous job there, so I'm pretty sure that when you watch this we are probably up to 1.3 or 4 or 5 or something like that. Then we have Romania Extended, the standard version obviously, since this isn't based on promods. And I am using the paid version, and I think you should do that too, because during Christmas this one is for free, as well as the promods version is. So grab the premium version right now, it's free of charge. If you're watching this after Christmas, you're probably gonna have to pay for it, and you still should do it, mainly because it's a lot better than the free version is. You get a lot more cities in Ukraine using this one than you do with the free version. Anyway, it's file number 4321, and then we have the rather old now Romania to TSM road connection. Don't worry about that, it's okay. And then we have the YKSRSK plus ROX road connection version 2, brand new version that came out today. We have the Romania to Southern Region ferry connection, and the optional no Italy to Southern Region ferry connection. The reason this one is here is that there is a ferry from Southern Region to Italy in-game that do not exist in real life, so if you want it to be more like in real life, add this one. And then we have the new Romania Extended to English city names version 4. This one also came out today. Then we have the North Map. We have the Sardinia Map, the prefabs first, because this isn't promods, you're gonna need the prefabs. We have the base map as well, or base file as well. And then we have Paris Rebuilt, Swedish Islands, and then I have an additional company, real European companies file here. I have a truck here. I have a trailer skin here. If I had any trailers I would add them here too. This one should probably be below the trailer skins, not that it's affecting anything, but I like to keep them placed in a certain order. I'm also using Arayas Super Traffic version 1.5, also found on rowextended.ro, and you've probably already spotted I do have a lot of traffic, so that's because of Arayas Super Traffic 1.5. And then finally we have Arayas Super Zoom version 2, also found on rowextended.ro/mods.html. So that's the setup. So it's very early in the morning, and still we have a lot of traffic on this road, and as you can see the GPS is telling me that I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere. There is a road next to this, a gravel road. I haven't tried that one out, that might actually be better, but this is the tarmac road, which I guess is supposed to be in better shape than the gravel road next to it. But I think it's the opposite actually, to be honest. So it's gonna take a while for us to get to our destination taking this route, but it's still gonna be a lot faster than going all the way around. So the fix that several people have approached me about for the Great Steppe, I'm not gonna add it, because this is the intentional unmarked road on the Great Steppe. It's not broken. Well, the road kinda is, but you have to talk to the authorities, not the mod creator about that, or me for that matter. Talk to the authorities of Kazakhstan. Oh, a little bit better road here now. For a little while, and here we go again. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the setup for TSM, and I hope you like the additional maps outside of Europe that I've added to it. And if you want more maps outside of Europe added to a profile combined with other maps, you'll have to create a separate one, because I'm gonna recommend you download and use both this together with Canada, as well as my promods edition together with EAA, as well as my upcoming MHA version, where I will combine that with China. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, press the subscribe button as well. And I hope to see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.